Hello and welcome to Christmas Cookie Week, Day 4. Today we are making traditional chocolate chip cookies. This is a recipe that my grandmother has given to me. And funny enough, it's the exact same recipe as what's on the back of the Nestle Toll House chocolate chip bags. If it's good enough for Mimi, it's good enough for me. This is the best recipe for chocolate chips that I've tried. You're going to want to start out with 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, a cup of butter softened, which is 2 sticks of butter, 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 large eggs, 2 cups of chocolate chips. I always use mini chocolate chips and I just use the whole bag. And then optionally 1 cup of nuts, but I never add in 1 cup of nuts. First, you're going to start with preheating your oven to 375 degrees, and then you're going to combine the flour, baking soda, and salt in a small bowl and whisk them all together. Once those are well combined, you're just going to set it aside and we're going to get to the wet ingredients. First, you're going to add in your 2 sticks of butter. Next, you're going to add in your granulated sugar, and then your brown sugar as well as your vanilla extract, and then you're just going to mix that all together until it's nice and creamy. Once that's nice and creamy, you're going to add in your eggs one at a time, and after you add in 1 egg, you're going to beat the mixture all together, and then you'll add in your second egg, repeat, and then we will be ready to add the dry ingredients into this mixture. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients into our wet mixture. As usual, I like to do this in 3 little batches, so I'll add a little bit of the flour mixture and then combine that really well, and then I'll add a little bit more, and then I'll add the final amount of it. This just helps the flour to combine a little bit more seamlessly into the wet mixture, and it also keeps your kitchen from being coated in a thin layer of flour, which I have totally done before. This recipe is so easy. If you're a beginner baker, I would start with this recipe. It's really hard to mess up. The steps are pretty simple and pretty clear. There's nothing too complicated. There's no sifting or anything like that. And it's chocolate chip cookies, which are such a delicious classic. I don't know anyone who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies. Next up, you're going to pour in your bag of chocolate chips. I totally love using the mini chocolate chips because you get a little bit of chocolate in every single bite, and I love the mini ones, but any kind of chocolate chip will be perfect. And then you're just going to go ahead and scoop out with rounded tablespoons. My cookie scoop is 2 tablespoons, but you could use a bigger or smaller scoop. You're going to scoop it out onto your baking sheet, and that is the last step, of course, before throwing these in the oven. In our 375 degree preheated oven, we're going to pop these cookies in there for about 9 to 11 minutes. I'm going for 10 minutes. That seems to work really well with my oven. Once they're done, I pull them out and I usually let them sit on the pan for about 5 more minutes to complete baking. I like my chocolate chip cookies slightly underbaked because I like a soft and chewy chocolate chip cookie. I don't like crunchy chocolate chip cookies. My Mimi makes them crunchy when she makes them, but since they're made by her, I still love them. Here you can see they're all sitting here cooling. The smell is so good. So those are traditional chocolate chip cookies. Again, a super easy recipe. It's really hard to mess up. I love it with the mini chocolate chips, but you could use a variety of different mix-ins if you wanted to add more. Please make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more cookie recipes. We are in the middle of Christmas Cookie Week and I've already posted 3 recipes and I still have a few more to go before it's over. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.